What up, Java Pop-Tarts? What up, Op? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a bit. Nothing special. Hello. How was my day? I did carts. Why do I have screen tearing? What the fuck? I did carts in the rain. And I didn't have a poncho for half of it. VSync. Where's VSync? There's no VSync? Am I missing it? Anyone see VSync? I do not ever remember there being screen tearing in this game, ever. Now I've got all of it. I've got all the screen tearing. I pushed carts for 8 hours in the rain. It's pretty brutal. But they did give me a free jacket and rain pants. Once I got those on, it was fine, honestly. But I was still using my shoes, so my feet were soaking wet the whole time. I'm gonna buy some boots. There's no VSync. Whatever. Screen tearing it is. What up, the hero without a name? You're a new face. Nothing special. Video tomorrow. I said that this weekend, but I failed. I forget the controls. Bro, I hit rebind controls, it opens up a notepad. What the fuck? Alright, there we go. That's all I needed. Pat Kaz, hello. Hey man, I'm currently watching the OSRS VOD. Are you going to play it again? Yes. I am. Holy shit. It's been so long since I played this game. I don't remember anything. I have no idea what that does. I have no idea. Blue flame arc. Okay, so just like the wall. Interesting. Interesting. The screen tearing sucks. Hello, Almanacs. Op, you ever play The Division 1 or 2? I'm thinking about buying 2. But you know how Ubisoft is, I do. I've never played The Division. It looked good, though. I heard the first game had soul. Bro, the screen tearing, bro. What is this? I have no idea how long I'm going to be playing. I just wanted to play something. Alright, hold up. I don't even know how to save the game. How do I save? Save points? Bro, what the flip? is like Serious Sam all over again. Keat, what up? What is this game? Is this a Souls? It's a Kingsfield like. It's a spiritual successor to Kingsfield made by one tranny. And I like it a lot. I said this before. Trannies make good games. TruneCore games. I like TruneCore games sometimes. They're very dreamlike, very dark. I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing here. Load a game, it tells me. How do I load a game? I loaded a game. FPS cap off? FPS cap off. I'm still getting tearing here. Oh, no, I'm not. Wow, that worked. That's very strange. There we go. It worked. Nothing special. Who's your favorite YouTubers? That's a good question. Lockdown 23-1. He's a prison YouTuber. I don't really watch him much anymore, but his old stuff, where he has like a whole Lockdown 23-1. He has a playlist called Knowledge on Lockup, where he tells stories about when he was in prison, and it's so good. It's so good. He's funny. He's likable. He's got great stories. Also, David Stewart, DVS Press. He's a indie author, you know, kind of pseudo-political guy, but he's very cool. I like Synthetic Man. Love Synthetic Man. So is he is getting hurt. Okay. The thing with this game is there's like a secret. There are secrets fucking everywhere. It's like Doom. If you just hug the walls and press the use key, you're bound to find a secret somewhere. That's how I got this staff. It was in a secret wall. How's the audio? Am I too quiet? Is the game too loud? It's pretty fucking loud for me right now. The Tank. Mental disorders and creativity do tend to go hand in hand. Are you calling me mentally ill? The fuck, bro? But you're also calling me creative, so I guess I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, are you talking about Lockdown 23-1 because he's a criminal? Yeah. I love that guy. Pat Kaz, it seems like a lot of trans people are involved in video games. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, they're all autistic, that's why. It's been so long since I played this. It's been like a year. I don't remember anything. I don't remember where I am. I don't remember what I'm doing. I don't remember how to play the game. I started playing it in early access, and it was like half a game, and then they added a bunch of stuff. I believe it's been out in 1.0 for a while now. I think it's a good game. It's got good atmosphere. It can be very scary at times. Lots of content. What up, Venture Bro? Good music, decent music. And it's made by one tranny. Although I believe there are other people helped collaborate with the music, but the game itself is made by one Azure. And I respect him. I respect his skills. I want to play Dread Delusion too. Synthetic Man hates Dread Delusion. Shit all over it. But I played it for a little bit and I liked it. It's like, kind of like a Morrowind game. Very similar kind of vibes between those two games. You scroll through your items with one and you use them with two. How weird is that? Ooh, I like this song. Whoa, that thing hits hard. Damn, I should be using this thing. Oh, you ever watch McDonald Workers POV? That shit is fire. No, never heard of it. Is that a genre or is that a channel? Almanac, Snooks, would you like to become a game developer? Yes, but I don't know shit about game development. I looked into Godot briefly. If I do make a game, it'll probably be with Godot. But who knows? It's a very big if. This thing shoots out random spells of random elements. So sometimes it hits like a truck when it gets the right element. Like right there. Is that a weaponized menorah? Gordon Ramsay says. It looks like it, doesn't it? Mr. Albright, this is Lunacid. It's a Kingsfield-like. There's a lesbian couple in this game, because of course there is. I think they're lesbian vampires. This song is good. What up, the Lost Save File? Welcome back. Rogue Resistance. What kind of game would you make? A survival horror. First-person survival horror game. Set in a neighborhood with a bunch of houses that you can explore, and like in a neighborhood, like the suburbs, and then at kind of the peak of the neighborhood, there's a mansion, kind of like Resident Evil. And it would be set on Halloween, so there'd be Halloween decorations. And it's going to have lo-fi graphics like this. There's a game. I don't even want to say this because people steal my idea. There's a game. Let me look it up right now. Let me see if I can find it. Kizuyami. I'll put it in the chat right now. That game right there. It's not even a game. It's a walking simulator. And I was kind of disappointed by it because it was kind of a shitty game. It's very short. There's not much to it, but the graphics, the graphical style it's got going, I fucking love. And I want to use that graphical style with a survival horror game. Bro, I don't know where I'm going. This is where I came in. No, it's not. Pat Kaz, how woke will your game be? Not at all. Zero woke. M. Albright, looks like an old PC game I've been trying to remember the name of for like 25 years. Yeah, that's kind of what they're going for with all these games. Old school nostalgia. And that's what I want to do kind of with mine. Not that I'll ever make it, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Dude named Duncan, welcome back. I've tried Godot. Its UI and workflow is top tier, and its coding language is like Python, so it's simpler than something like C#. Is that C#? Which is nice. Yeah, I heard it has its like own... See? There's secrets fucking everywhere in this game. I heard it has its own coding language, which I thought was kind of interesting. So, like, I assume it means you have more control over it than something like Unreal. But it's also more difficult to use. Dude named Duncan. And what's nice is you keep 100% of the profit on any of your games, unlike Unity and Unreal. Yes. That's also cool. That's definitely what I'm looking at in terms of engines. But again, the odds of me ever making it are like 10%. I'd like to, but who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Pat Kaz deleted their message. What did you say? Nice. That's the other thing. There's a shitload of weapons in this game. There's a shitload of weapons. All that. I think this is everything that I have. And you level up the weapons right here, and you get like you unlock I think special versions of them. They actually change the model and they get better, which is cool. But not every weapon has XP. Like, see, these don't. This one's like a legendary weapon, so it doesn't add a level. But apparently Shadow Blade does. So let's use it. What? What? This is Shadow Blade, apparently. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if it is any different outside, maybe. But there are false walls fucking everywhere. CSV, you've been busy or what? I have been. New videos coming out tomorrow. It's gonna suck. Bro, how the fuck am I supposed to fight with this thing? Alright, I'll do that later. The game volume is kind of loud. CSV, I was actually a developer on this game. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. How's this? Is that better? What up, Noah? Pat Kaz, I repeated what Duncan said without realizing I got it. Gotcha. When people delete their messages, I assume they said something spicy. Rogue Resistance. Unreal is really user-friendly for people that don't write code. The visual coding is so easy. Yeah, that's why they all run like dog shit. Because it's a bunch of normies who don't know how to code making games. I figure if I use Godot, even though I don't know how to code, if I learn how to use Godot, it'll kind of teach me how to code a little bit, you know? And it should hopefully run better than fucking Unreal. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate what Unreal has done. It's kind of opened up development to a lot of random people, and you get things that you wouldn't normally... Like, Abiotic Factor is a good example. Abiotic Factor is the kind of game that just would not exist without Unreal Engine. Because it's the kind of game that only, like, rando gamers would make. It's not the kind of thing that, like, a big corporation would make, you know? So it lets a bunch of people make games, which is good. I still hate Unreal, though. I hate Unreal so much. Runs like shit. Half the games look identical. And then when when you let a bunch of randos make games, you get a lot of slop. But you do get the occasional gem. Wait a second here. Dude, Dame Duncan, I can't imagine it's very optimized if you rely solely on visual coding, though. But I'm not a game dev, so I'm just guessing. Rogue Resistance, no, it's not like that at all. Well, it definitely is unoptimized. Or all the games that are made of it are. What does visual coding mean? Is that like using like graph is that like using like pictures like an icon for an action or something and you just like paste together icons? What does visual coding mean? What up, Domo? Welcome. CSV84K, I'm 7 out of 7 on your vid since the big one. Thanks, man. Dude named Duncan, I'm sure people will enjoy whatever videos you put out. People will sub for you, not for some crazy high-quality videos. Thanks, man. Still, it's a lot of pressure. You don't want to put out dog shit. I'm thinking about, like, even when I have no idea what to talk about, just, like, trying to record for, like, 10 minutes and see what happens. Because I can yap for 10 minutes, no problem. 10 minutes is, like, a warm-up for me. So if I can get, like, something for 10 minutes, maybe get a couple of those out a week, we'll see what happens. Noah, Snooks, you want to make a game? Yes. But I have no intentions of actually doing it. I want to make a game. That doesn't mean I will make a game. Hope maybe I will. We'll see what happens. But I'm not even like pretending to want to make a game. It's just like an idea. It's just an idea. It's not a plan. It's not even really an aspiration. It's just an idea. This is where I came from? I think it is. The level design is kind of confusing, but in a good way. It's it's a dungeon crawler through and through. Wes Redman, I'm ready for update on the new job you got. I didn't get a new job. I'm still at the other job I was at. The retail. Unless you're talking about that. Dude named Duncan, the Godot documentation has some guides walking you through the engine and coding, so you can always download Godot and try that out. It's probably better than diving into YouTube tutorial hell. Okay. Rogue Resistance, I still haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, but can't wait to play it. Do you mean Metal Gear Solid 3? The remake? Just play the original, dude. Emulate the PS2 version. Whoa. CSV84K, if you have any questions about coding or game development, just ask me. You've made all the games, right? You've made so many games, I should just ask you. I'll do that, CSV. For sure. Earth Talisman, what's that? What is that? Would that be? It's bugged. You can't use the frickin' scroll wheel. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'll come back to that in a minute. Domo, what game is this? Lunacid, it's in the title. Chudcore, nice name. What are your thoughts on some of the self-improvement community saying video games are a waste of time? I personally disagree. Video games can be a waste of time, and they can short-circuit your reward circuitry. It's like a drug. It's like sex. It's like any high-intensity activity. You can abuse it. And you can use it as a replacement for living. Absolutely. I have wasted so much time on video games, and I say that as someone who loves video games. That being said, also, a lot of the self-improvement, like nanosphere stuff, is cringe. And, like, overcompensating. It's like anything else. If you're an unhealthy person and you're depressed, if your life is kind of miserable. Again, see, dude, every fucking where. You can use video games in a very unhealthy way. And they can be a distraction. I do it, I still do it. I'm doing it right now, bro. But if you're, people can play video games and not have it ruin their lives. That being said, if you're also trying to be like a billionaire and build like a massive company, I see the argument that video games can be a distraction and they can make it easy to just kind of you get rewards from it. So I think there is something to like the dopamine fasting, and video games can get in the way of that. So I mean, there's some truth to what they're saying for sure, but it just depends on your priorities. Like if you want to be Elon Musk, right, you're probably not going to be able to play video games that much, and it would probably help you in your goals of becoming Elon Musk to not play video games. But most of us don't want to be Elon Musk. I have no desire to be Elon Musk for various reasons. And for us, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. You just got to make sure you're not overdoing it. Sorry, I have to pause the game to read chat here to scroll it. What is tutorial hell? Is that like... I mean, I've heard of that before, but you guys are talking about it like it's... What does that mean? Is that like analysis paralysis? Rogue Resistance Rocket League is a great example of an optimized game on Unreal. That's a good game. I didn't know it was on Unreal. Dude named Duncan. Yeah, I made a small prototype for my first game, and after I finish it, I don't remember anything I learned from the tutorials. Really? Rogue Resistance. The visual coding on Unreal is like dragging and dropping elements like logic gates and connecting them together with strings, like a wiring diagram. It's like making stuff with redstone. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's kind of interesting, but it's so... It sounds so normie. It's like baby's first coding, right? It's like the smartphone of coding. Is this where I came from? I think it is. Bro, I don't know what the fuck. These levels. These levels. Pat Kaz, have you seen the Healthy Gamer GG channel? Yeah, I was just watching one of his videos. I'm familiar. Dude named Duncan, even Elon Musk plays games. True, but does he really? I mean, he paid some Chinese guy to play PoE 2 for him. Right? And when he was building PayPal and SpaceX and shit, was he playing video games a lot? I doubt it. Alex Becker has I think, an interesting take on video games about how they just give you dopamine. They give you a reward for doing something not productive. So then you just have less motivation to do other productive things. And I get where he's coming from. I personally have no desire to be a fucking billionaire, so... And I love video games. So I choose to keep playing them. Everything's a trade-off in life. Alright, I'm getting the hell out of this one. I'm getting turned around. Dude named Duncan. Tutorial hell is when people getting into game dev are just following tutorials for everything in their game, and they end up just copying the code and not actually learning it to do it on their own. Okay, that's interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, I figured Godot's a good choice since it's like coding. It seems like it's more involved than things like Unreal and maybe Unity. I don't even know. I don't even know how Unity works. Does that hurt me? That does hurt me. Wow. My own magic hurts me. Ooh, what is this? Tree 3 ore. I just want to say, man, thanks to you, I got accepted to my job and been working for a week. Thanks to you. Well, thank you. You don't have to thank me. Thank yourself. You did it. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. But I'm glad I helped you. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Makes me feel good. Where are you working? Dox yourself. What's the address? But seriously, where are you working? Well, like, you just be vague about it. What are you doing? Is it retail like me? CSV 84 cut. I could probably be more successful than Elon if I wanted to. Yeah, but you don't want to, right? So, you know, fuck that, right? Whoa, it just lagged. Man, I have no clue what I'm doing. Let me try out the... Oh, I can't pause the game. Shit. Keith, do you like PoE 2 Snooks? I fucking hate that game now. Just like Diablo 4. When Diablo 4 came out, I fucking loved it. The campaign was great. It took forever to hit level cap. I didn't even hit level cap in my first character. I got to like 92, 93. It was so slow. The combat was so chunky. I was a barbarian, a bleed barb. I felt every attack. It was the exact kind of ARPG I wanted. And then ARPG players, because they suck ass at video games and they just want to play a cookie clicker, they don't want to play a video game, they complained that it was too slow and too hard, and Blizzard nerfed the shit out of the entire game, and now you hit level 5 after killing like 2 enemies, and every single combat encounter is 2 seconds long because you just destroy everything with an AoE. And it's just like every other shitty ARPG out there. And PoE 2 is the exact same way. At launch, PoE 2 was a 10 out of 10. The best ARPG I'd ever played. I finally found my game. I was like, this is it. And then the ARPG players complained about it being too slow and too difficult. And now it's way too fucking easy. And you just blast, and it's a cookie clicker again. So I hate ARPG players. I hate ARPGs. I want a good ARPG. I like Grim Dawn. I think Grim Dawn's a good game. Torchlight 1 and 2 are good. Diablo 2 is good. But this cookie clicker bullshit that ARPGs have become pisses me the fuck off. PoE 2, I fucking loved that game. I loved it. And now I can't even play it because it's just boring. Noah, Elon didn't really work very hard for his status, LOL. He's not really an example of someone who grinded really hard to me. Really, Noah? Come on. Come on. I know his dad was like a diamond magnate and his mom's a Freemason, but come on. You don't send rockets into space without working hard. I'm not saying there wasn't cronyism involved. I'm not saying he didn't get government handouts and shit, but he's a hard worker. He's literally the richest man on the planet. You do not become the richest man on the planet without working hard. It's just impossible. Because the thing is, there's other cronies out there too. And you're competing with them. Unless you have some evidence, Noah, unless you have some explanation that proves me wrong, I'm all ears. But I'm not buying it. Elon's South African like you know. You know him? Did you go to school with him? Rogue Resistance. Aside from the entertainment value, video games are one of the best mediums for art. This game is a great example. It has a completely unique vibe and experience through the artistic expression. I agree. I agree. Dude named Duncan. Yeah, CSV is just bullshit. That's what he does. He's developed every game. He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire, but he's not sending me any money. Come on, CSV. Come on, CSV. CSV, video games are probably the lesser evil of most vices. At least there has to be some kind of input and problem solving rather than just consuming a bunch of garbage for pleasure. I agree. It's like our boomer parents and they watch the terrible ass TV shows. Just rot their brains. At least with video games, it's like hand-eye coordination, problem solving, storytelling, like real storytelling. Well, a lot of video game stories suck if we're being honest, if we compare them to like literature. But it's interactive, skill-based, ideally. Dude named Duncan, congrats on the new job. Are you talking to me or that other guy? If you're talking to me, thank you. But I don't have a new job. It's the same one. Chudcore, do you plan on being a father someday? I wouldn't say I plan on it. I would like to. That would be very cool. I already have names picked out. Theo and Emma. Theodore and Emma are what I would name my kids if I had them. But it would be really hard to find a girl who could hang, honestly. I'd get bored real easy. She'd have to be so fucking smart and so weird and hot. And she'd have to do the kind of shit I like, the freaky shit I like. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. I'm not saying it's like I don't want it to happen. It's just not going to happen. The odds, like, you know, the older you get and the more refined of a personality you get, like your concentric circles of who you would be compatible with just get smaller and smaller and smaller. At a certain point, I'm not saying that she doesn't exist, but I the odds of me finding her are very low. What up, Barnaby Welsh? Welsham back. Noah and CSV are fighting again. Kit 30, is this RuneScape? No, it's Lunacid. It's in the title of the stream. HG, I think to be a successful person, like Elon or Bill Gates, your family already has to have wealth or a base for you to build off of. Probably helps, for sure. Is this where I came from? Probably helps, no doubt, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. In a free society, it definitely isn't. Yeah, that's where I came from. Stop picking on Noah, guys. Come on. Noah's a fan. I don't want to alienate Noah. CSV84K, that dude has worked like 100 hours a week for decades and almost went bankrupt multiple times and owned some of the biggest companies in human history, but he definitely didn't work hard. I agree with that. I mean, he definitely worked hard. I mean, you don't get to that level without working hard. It's impossible. Because, like, even if you were born into wealth and riches and all that, if you're a lazy piece of shit, you're not going to be a great anything. You're just going to be a drug addict, trust fund kid. There are plenty of those. There are plenty of people who were born into privilege and wealth who didn't have the character to do anything with it. And yeah, they live comfortable lives, for sure. But they're not, like, building anything great, you know? They're not leaving their mark on history. And I'm not even, like, a fan of Elon. Like, I think he's, you know... I don't know. I go back and forth on him. You know, part of me likes him. Part of me's like, he wants to fucking... He's just another freaking globalist billionaire who wants to put chips in our brains. But even under the worst interpretation possible I can have of him, he's still done many impressive things. Pat Kaz, video games aren't as bad as substance abuse as well. Definitely not. In order, it's probably substance abuse, porn, and video games. CSV84K, you gotta get rich for yourself. Once you become a millionaire, I'll start sending soak funds your way so you can reach billionaire. Okay, man. Alright, bro, I'll get there. Where the fuck do I go, bro? I feel like... Oh, wait. I saw a ramp that was kind of broken. Not that one. That's where I came from. Is this it? This is it. Ah, bollocks. Shit. This is a good Halloween game, by the way, if you're looking for a Halloween game. This one's got the vibes. O3 Blitzman. Snooks, make a video of your top 10 video games. Maybe. Kit 30, your hairline is good for your age. There's always one. There's always one person talking about my hair. O3 Blitzman, I'm intrigued why you're more conservative. Some of the things you say make you sound like a liberal. I consider myself a liberal in the classical sense of the term. But I'm a weirdo. I'm a right-wing. I consider myself right-wing as well. I started off as a libtard. I voted for Barack Obama. I was a Daily Show enjoyer. And then Gamergate happened. I learned about individualism versus collectivism, capitalism versus socialism. I became a libertarian. I started looking for a deeper philosophical basis for liberty. I found Ayn Rand. Became an objectivist, and just through like living and getting older and just observing humanity, you start to realize that people tend to act in certain ways in accordance with their innate traits, like their sex. So the whole idea of tabula rasa, as the progressives conceive of it, I think is bullshit. We have innate qualities that partially dictate our behavior. Not entirely. We have free will, but our free will is within parameters. We don't have absolute power. We're limited by our nature, which is kind of related to the constrained view of humanity that Thomas Sowell talks about. Thomas Sowell talks about the constrained versus the unconstrained. And the constrained is right-wing, the unconstrained is left-wing. Basically, the constrained view of humanity says that humanity is imperfect. Some Christians would say fallen. I don't like that conception of it, but humanity has certain... The way I look at it is humanity has certain parameters within which it must operate by its nature as humanity. And a proper, ideal life should conform to the nature of the person trying to live it. Whereas the left-wing view is, oh, you can do whatever you want, you can be whatever you want, you can just, there's no limitation, there's no constraints on your nature. And that's how you get utopian totalitarian ideologies and delusional, naive social engineering stuff. Oh, we can cure poverty if we just throw enough money at it. Well, you're neglecting to realize that some people are just stupid and lazy. And even in a world where everybody is good and everyone has enough abundance, there's still going to be people who work harder. And everyone's different, everyone's unique, which means talents and aptitudes are going to be different, which means some people are going to have more than others by nature. And trying to correct that is just going to end up destroying everything in the process. So, in that sense, I'm conservative. I don't really call it conservative, I prefer right-wing. But I also believe in free will. I believe in individualism as a political rights theory. Groups are abstractions, they don't really exist. Only individuals exist. And I'm secular, and I don't believe in supernaturalism, so in that sense I'm left-wing, liberal. Liberty is my primary political principle. Although, again, I'm weird because you often see liberty. Liberty is left wing, and order is right wing. And to me, it's like the whole point. Like, order is necessary for liberty, and it's the whole point of order is to have liberty. So if you don't have liberty, then if you just have order, then you have totalitarianism and misery. But if you don't have any order at all, you have anarchy, which is misery. It's just chaos, and anyone with the biggest stick can exert his will on other people. The key is to have ordered properly and directed properly so that people can be free to live their lives. Simple, really. Axolotl, Elon's a weirdo, but anyone who has that kind of wealth has to be weird. True. Exceptional men are exceptionally crazy. I don't know where I'm going. This level design is crazy. I was going to call it cracked, but then I realized that was the wrong term. Crap, maybe? Crap was the word I was looking for. I've been here before. O3 Blitzman, I used to be more conservative, but lean more left now. Interesting. Tracer123, hey bro, you doing well? I'm doing alright. Noah, Snooks, what about you as liberal, not being racist? The IDK, no, I am racist. Like IDK, I don't get pretty much everything leans right. There's like immigration, LGBT, and capitalism, and you lean right on all of those. Sure, I guess. I'm not religious. I believe individual happiness is the point of life. Those are kind of left-wing ideas. I think left and right are just imperfect. I'm not racist, by the way. That was a joke. Left and right are not... I don't think they're that useful. They put you in a box. And like on immigration, right? You say I'm right-wing on that. In an ideal world where we had a laissez-faire system and where people weren't fucking crazy, I'd be in favor of open borders. Unfortunately, we don't have that. So you can't have open borders. And immigration has been specifically used by the corporate class to essentially replace native populations so they can get cheaper labor. Which I oppose. Tracer123, respect from a Republican. Thank you. Reginald Master 5295, am I a doomer? Sometimes, sometimes not. I generally keep optimism, but it's hard sometimes to maintain it. Why don't you think groups exist, and what do you mean by that? Well, groups are abstractions. If you have a group of people, and I ask you to point to the group, you can't. You can point to individual members of the group, but you can't point to the group. There's no the group. A group refers to a collection of things. So if you reify the group by looking at it as the primary and not merely referential to the members of it, you start going wrong. Like you start viewing the folk as the most important thing and not the individuals that make up the folk. So then you can start murdering individuals for the good of the group. And you have totalitarianism. Here. This is where I got that sword. Chudcore, what's your view on the Second Amendment? Love it. We should be allowed to own cannons and Tomahawk missiles. I'm just kidding about the Tomahawk missiles. I'm not sure about that. I do think we should be allowed to own automatic firearms, though. It exists specifically to check the power of the government. It's not about hunting. It's not even about self-defense against robbers. It's about the government. And once you get rid of firearm ownership, the government can do whatever the fuck it wants. Does that mean there will be drawbacks? Sure. Everything is a trade-off. There's no perfect solutions to anything. I'm like Charlie Kirk in that way. Now I'm gonna get killed. And people are gonna mock me for it. This music is good. It seems like there's multiple tracks for this one area. But I've been going in circles for like 30 minutes. I need health potions. I wonder if I should swap out my magic. This lightning isn't doing much. Flame Spear. Damage 40. Damage 101. What the fuck? Damage 40. Bro, give me some better shit here. Damage 122. That one does not even look good. Damage 162. Cost 25. Same cost. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Edgy. Pierre, no more SIG starting next week. Be counting on you, bro. No, this week. Starting Tuesday. No, a majority of the 1% were born into wealth. Citation, please. The 1% is such... When you look at the 1%, it's like people who make like $1 million. It's not even that much. CSV, quit the gooning and garbage food before quitting tobacco. After a month or two of that, then drop the cigs. I've noticed keto makes it easier to quit smoking for some reason. That's my advice. I'll take it into account. Thank you. Leo, yeah, as it works now, it's greedy capitalism. There's lots of book about it. No, I don't remember the authors right now, though. The problem is crony capital. The problem is the government. I'm a libertarian. It's the government, dude. It's the central bank that prints money and gives it to the rich bankers who get it essentially at full value. And then as they start to trickle it into the economy, everyone else's purchasing power goes down. It allows them to fund wars without taxing so that people are less likely to push back against the wars because they're not feeling the cost immediately and directly. It's diffused over everybody's purchasing power. And through things like taxes and regulations, they make it more expensive for the little guy to start and maintain a business, so the big guy eats up all their market share. Look into this concept called regulatory capture. Every regulatory agency will inevitably be staffed and advised by the big players in the industry they're regulating. And it directly benefits the big players for the reason I just said. When you impose a tax or a regulation on in an industry, what you're doing is you're imposing a cost of business on that industry. The people who are hurt most by increased costs are the little guys because they have less money to play with. They have less money to comply with the regulations. If you're a giant ass entity in an industry and you have quadrillions of dollars sitting in a freaking bank somewhere, it's not that hard for you to pay a little extra money to comply with regulations and taxes. But the little guy can't do it. So then all your little competition just doesn't exist. And you just reap the entire market. Get rid of regulations and taxes. Get on a sound money standard, gold and silver, something. And I think 90% of our problems go away. Noah, isn't the multiplicity of cultures part of the beauty? It depends what you mean by cultures. Do you mean like food? Is a culture where trans people are murdered for being trans, is that a beautiful culture? Do you want to import that culture? I am a cultural imperialist and supremacist. Not all cultures are good. Cultures are just sets of ideas. Some ideas are bad. Some ideas are good. Good ideas should flourish. Bad ideas should go away. HG, should we be allowed to own nukes? When I was an ANCAP, I said yes. I don't say that anymore. I think a good general principle when it comes to weapon ownership is if you can concentrate your fire on a specific target, you should be allowed to own it. If by the very nature of using a weapon, you're necessarily killing a bunch of innocent people with it, like a nuke, you shouldn't be able to own it. So it's about, the ability to control the violence, basically. If you can be directed specifically, then you can have it. If it's got this, like you shouldn't be allowed to own fissile material to make a dirty bomb, because you're just gonna kill a bunch of innocent people there, and there's no way to control that. Same thing with like viruses, bioweapons and stuff. You can't. It's too. There's way too much of an externality for that to be permitted. Automatic weapons, sure. I really don't know where the fuck I'm going here. This level design is kind of bad. It's always been a little confusing. The whole game is kind of confusing, but I was just here. But this is particularly bad. Keat, you're a level 80 something. How many hours do you have in this game? Not that much. Let me look. 15.9 hours. Not that much. Rogue resistance. It's amazing that we have 50 states and many different cultures all living under one federal government. This is a huge strength and a model for global government. L-take, bro. America was always a collection of separate countries. It all went wrong when Abraham Lincoln did what he did and put everybody under the federal government. We'd be a lot. We're like on the verge of collapse right now because we've got all these different cultures fighting with each other over control of the federal government to impose their will on other people, which I guess kind of runs against what I just said about cultural imperialism. But I don't know. I like the American founding. I like how it was founded. It was founded as a collection of otherwise autonomous political entities that delegated very specific things to a federal authority. And once you start trying to put everybody under this, is completely the complete opposite of what I was just saying about imperialism. But whatever. Once you try to impose from the top down on like millions and millions and millions of people of completely different worldviews, it's not stable. It's fundamentally radioactive and it's going to fail. So I guess I don't know what I believe in. I guess I'm still trying to figure that out. I do think slavery was worth getting rid of for sure. I wouldn't mind fighting a war over slavery. But I don't know, I just want to roll it back a little bit. Like, I don't know where the fuck to go, dude. What up, Nick Fitness Time? That's Nick Edens. Welcome. Changed your name. So much chat. I can't read it all. Dude named Duncan. While some groups can be more of an abstraction, like liberals or conservatives, groups like a gang, for example, are very much real and not an abstraction. But they are. Can you point to the gang? Can you hold the gang? Can you touch the gang? No, because the gang is an abstraction. You can hold and touch and point to individual members of the gang. You can point to gang memorabilia, but you can't point to the gang. It's a group. Tico Sam, YouTube recommended me your viral video a week or two ago. Watched all the vids you put on after that. Just want to say, buddy, I believe in you. Cheers from Tokyo. Tokyo! Oh! Hello! Welcome. I love Japan. I love Japan. Japan's the shit. Welcome. We have a Japanese person, everybody. I love Godzilla. You make great games. You're mostly making the only good games left, honestly. Where the fuck do I go? What is up with this game? I've been here 100 times. I'm looking for false walls now. That's cool, we got a Japanese guy in the audience. You don't see a lot of Japanese people. What's Japan like? Is it as cool as us Americans think it is? Or is it just like normal? It's probably just normal to you, right? Scalab. It's technically not hard to become a millionaire if you start saving with a stable job at a young age. Investments in 401k, Roth IRA, and brokerage accounts. True. True. I cashed out my 401k like a fucking moron. Rogue resistance. We all have the same goal of safety, security, and prosperity. That's true. That is true. The problem is that we have wildly different ideas of how to achieve all of those things. G-Man, the existence of something like the puckle gun back in the 18th century does prove, at least in theory, that the founding fathers were aware that weapons technology was not going to stay stagnant. Puckle gun? I think I've heard of that. And they said I'm pretty sure they said you should be able to own cannons. Puckle gun. Oh, it was like a what do they call those things? Not a chain gun. Chain gun? Is that what I'm thinking of? Not a chain gun. Those, you know, the spinny barrel things. Uzbek guy, do you like mathematics? No. I suck at math. I mean, I can appreciate it. Like, I studied a little bit in school back when I wanted to do physics. And it's like, I get it. Like, I get it. It's like, it is cool, but I've just never been a math guy. My brain doesn't work that way. I'm an artsy-fartsy type. I'm back in this motherfucking place again. I'm having a freaking acid trip here. This is definitely where I want to be, though, because outside is dead end. And the problem is I'm reading chat, so I'm not mapping out the world, because I'm not, like, focusing on it. So I'm going to start from the beginning and map it out. Dude named Duncan, I can't remember exactly, but if someone starts investing at least $100 monthly into a Roth IRA starting in their mid-20s, they'd be a millionaire by retirement. That might be true, but so they have $1 million at 65. Is that going to last very long? What would that be? 50 grand a year. What would that be? 20 years? Okay, but then you got to think about inflation. And that $1 million 40 years from now is going to be like worth $500,000 in today's terms. So it's like, I don't know. But yes, invest early. That is the single most important thing. Save and invest. Do it as early as possible and as aggressively as you can comfortably do. I do agree with that. Uzbek, in my culture, we don't have gays. I think you probably do, Uzbek. They're just maybe not as open about it. Okay, so here we are. We're in the beginning. We're in the opening here. So I go in. Let me make sure that this is the opening. Yes. Okay. So I go in to this place. Is Gertie here? Gertie's not here, Nick. Noah, that's already the culture in America anyways. Come on, Noah. We don't execute trans people in America. Jesus Christ. Calm down. I'm starting to agree with the other people here. Come on. Alright, I go right. Okay, no. I'm not going to go right. This is where... Okay. I'm going to go left. This is the way I went. This is the way you're intended to start. You just go through here. It loops around. But... there's got to be something over here. Okay, so now we're here. Let's check this out. I'm mapping. Okay. Okay. I think over there is where the grate is. This is where that false wall is. HG, you should go on Chudcast once you get big enough. Synthetic Mans? I'd love to do that. I love Synthetic Man. I'm a big fanboy. It's probably my favorite YouTuber, honestly. Noah, so then I should be allowed tanks? Not you, Noah. Not you. But I should be, yes. And artillery. That's the thing. It's like, once you get into the explosive ordnance, it gets a little murky, because now you're talking about collateral damage. But, I don't know. The Founding Fathers did say we should be allowed to have cannon. And come on, it'd be pretty cool to have a tank, wouldn't it? Even you got to agree with that, Noah. It'd be pretty awesome. Drive around in a tank. Imagine like monster truck shows with tanks. How badass that would be. Ban AoE weapons, Jimbo928 says. That's funny. Bro, I am so far behind on chat. Bella Rose, what's the goal of this game? I haven't seen it before. Can't even tell if it's old or not. It's not old. It came out a couple years ago. The point is it's a dungeon crawler. You just progress through the game and win it. Unfortunately, the level design is extremely obtuse and meandering, and this area seems to be one of the worst in the game. So I have no fucking idea where I'm supposed to go, and I've just been going in circles. Alright, that's the false wall. I was just here. This is one of the hallmarks of this game. Is there are all these secrets all the fuck over the place. I've already been in here, though. I'll check it out just to see. I don't think there's anything else. It is a good game. I do like it. It's just this area is ass. And it's deliberately very opaque because it's based on Kingsfield, the old FromSoft games. So it's trying to be very mysterious and arcane and like I think you're supposed to read item descriptions and stuff. A single-edged... Wait, what? God damn it. A single-edged sword with a dark blade. It has an odd enchantment on it that guards the wielder from most status effects, whilst also causes blindness. Typo. Does dark damage. Okay. Noah, an automatic rifle is possibly even more dangerous than some explosives. Why? Why'd you say that? Noah, wow, slavery bad, real good hot takes, dudes. Thank you. The Just One, am I banned? No. You want to be? Jimbo928, the problem with full autos is they can run away from you if you're not experienced in using them. True. True. Maybe full autos. Maybe I can be reasoned out of full autos, but not semi-auto. Semi-auto should be totally fine. I can see the argument against full autos. They're not really necessary, and there is that risk of the spray problem. Grunk, did you have any juicy retirement from your office job that you can wait to cut out? Shut up, Grunk! I cashed out my 401k. God! Rogue resistance, you have to have some level of federalism. You have to agree to a certain base level of social contract. Like it's illegal to murder someone no matter what the state you're in. Well, first of all, federalism, I believe as it was initially conceived, means the opposite. Federalism means a federation, which means states' rights. But in terms of a federal government, murder was illegal in every single state. The thing is, the states themselves are states. They can have bills of rights. They can have state bills of rights. Right? You don't need a federal government to tell everybody that murder is wrong. Everyone agrees murder is wrong. Any state that didn't outlaw murder, everyone would leave it. It would be anarchy. States' rights comes in where people don't agree. Zess, yo, Snooks, what's this game about? Trannies. It's a dungeon crawler. Dark fantasy dungeon crawler, and the level design is god awful. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm completely lost. I got a sword in a secret wall. I've been here before. I'm back here again. Oh my god, you guys are still talking about Japan. I am so far behind. I'm just going to scroll all the way down. This is ridiculous. G-Man, goodbye. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm so fucked up with this. Chudcore, what's the craziest conspiracy theory you believe in? Well, I tend not to believe in them if they're crazy. For a minute, I believed in the Freemason stuff. There's this video on BitChute you can look up. There's this guy, he's an Australian singer. and he was on some reality TV show. His name is Atlian Childs or Altilian Childs or something. I forget his name. Something Childs. Atlian, something like that, Childs. And he did this like 4-hour long video where he's just sitting in front of a webcam and talking about how the Freemasons are real and how he used to be a member. And he has all of this like photo evidence linking like the elites to Freemasonry. And after I saw that documentary thing, I became a Christian for like 5 minutes because it blew my fucking mind, because it was so much information and it was so compelling and it was so convincing. But I kind of sobered up after that. I'm back here again. Oh my god, dude. I mean, the conspiracies like I believe in are like, they're not even that crazy. Like, you know, Israel did 9/11, killed JFK. Those aren't really that crazy. Those are just normal conspiracies. I think flat Earth is retarded. What else? I don't know. Why? What do you believe in? What's the craziest thing you believe in? Just one. Sorry, I've been missing your messages, bro. I'm so fucking behind. The just one. Okay, I need advice. Should I ghost this girl I'm chatting with to hang with you boys, because I will go to the grave before I simp out? My peace is the most prized possession I have. Why do you have to ghost her? Why can't you do both? Why are the two mutually exclusive? What did I pick up from this thing? I don't even remember. It was an earth talisman, right? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to use. I bet you $1 million. A broken piece of a magical item when the law of combat was all that mattered. A grand arena was formed by the erosive movements of life and death. Ages of conflict would give it form and then be broken. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to use this. I'm going to save my game first just in case. Now I got to get the hell out of here. Wouldn't that be fun? I picked that thing up, didn't even think of it. It's just some shitty item. And that was the whole point of coming here. And I've been running around for 30 minutes with the thing. Noah's not insulting just one, is she? Oh shit, I called Noah she. Fuck! Ah! Damn it! I'm still way behind on these fucking chat messages. What up, Nia? Oh, what up, Nia? Welcome back. Atlian Childs. Yeah, I watched that video. Wild shit gaming nationalist. Based gaming nationalist. Dude, that video was nuts. I have it saved on my computer. I occasionally watch it sometimes. That shit is crazy, dude. That video, it's like 5 hours long. It's 5 hours long. You think I can yap? This dude is just sitting in front of a webcam for 5 hours. And he is spitting knowledge for 5 fucking hours. And I don't know if it could be all bullshit. I have no idea, but he makes a very convincing case. It will blow your mind. Gaming nationalist. Hollow Earth is where it's at. It's more interesting than Flat Earth, I'll give you that. Okay, so the Earth Talisman's a key item. I can't use it, so I bet you it opens that sealed door. And I just spent like an hour walking around looking for something in that area. And I had it on me the whole time. Sorry, just when I am behind in the chats. I'm caught up now, though. I'm caught up now. The Just One, I'm doing 3 things at once, Snooks. Burning the candle at 3 ends, I'm watching live. Method, you still going to play Oblivion? Yes. Of course. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow. I'm kind of bouncing around a bunch of different games. Noah, I want to request New Vegas again. I'll play that someday. Where's that sealed door? Oh, that doesn't do shit. Menorah power! Stop running. I feel like most things are weak to lightning. Nia, Snooks, did you delete my very funny comment? No. What'd you say? If it was removed, YouTube probably did it. I saw you said something about only white people are allowed on my streams or something, which is not true. But I didn't delete that. If it's gone, YouTube did. CSV 84K, the Poland princess is here. Yes, indeed. Board 365, gonna play Battlefield 6? No. Come on! Open! God damn it. I'm not gonna play it because there's too many women screaming. They didn't fix that problem from the last one, so I'm not interested. I'm not even kidding. That to me makes the games not fun. Chivalry 2 added female characters, and it was super fucking annoying. But I did eventually get over it with that game, because I don't think it's as bad in that game, and also most people don't play as girls. But in Battlefield, it's like, it's insane. It's just like, It's distracting. It completely ruins any fantasy of military shooter, and it's actually like grating. It's like it's sensory overload. The shrill shrieking of women in a battlefield. It's sensory overload, and it just completely destroys any kind of immersion that I'm going to have in a mil shooter. So I'm not really interested. Nia, that was funny. That was funny, Nia. Bella Rose, I fell into the group of game developers that spend so much time in games already that when I'm off work, I don't play games anymore, but I will watch people play and chat like this. It's odd. I get that. I get that. Ooh, Halloween candy. There's a Halloween event. Nice. How do I pick it up? I can't pick it up. What the hell? They still haven't fixed the lighting problem in this game. See how this has ambient light here, and it lights stuff up? There are certain these rocks don't get lit up by the ambient lighting. See how they're not lit up? The floor is lit up, but this thing isn't. It's been like this since launch, and I thought that they said they fixed it, but apparently they didn't. By the way, this is set in a post-apocalyptic future. Up there, if you go up to the surface, there's like destroyed cities and stuff. And there are VHS tapes, right? So it's set in the future. What? Opal, yellow moral, and a lotus seed pod. Opal, yellow moral, and a lotus seed pod. Bruh. Can I just buy some health potions? Oh, here we go. Why do they go up? Nick Eden, Snook's gonna get Borderlands. You asked me that already, no. I might play Borderlands 1, though, on stream. I'm not interested in 4. CSV 84 cut, am I allowed in here as an Orthodox Jewish woman? Well, if you're a woman, yes. I like Jewish women, they have big milkers. Gaming nationalist. I think I moderately support the woke. I am not cringe, sir. That's weird. Gaming nationalists? You saw the Atlian Childs Freemason video and you're woke? That makes no sense at all. Very interesting. Leo, the music in this game is really good. It is. Bella Rose, people don't actually use the word woke except the news and politicians. I use the word woke. Sounds like something a wokester would say. Zess, I think I'm about to pass out. The fuck out. I'm so tired. Go to bed, bro. Later, CSV 84K. I know you already left, but later. Thanks for coming. Send milkers. Huh, this game is based on a real story. What are you talking about? Rogue Resistance, I'm so woke I've transcended the current wokeness and have become hip to the jive on a completely different wavelength and paradigm, and see woke people asleep counting sheep. Okay, I'll take it. No, yeah, this game is woke. This game is woke. The developer's a tranny, and they deliberately added a bunch of completely pointless pronouns to the game after people were complaining about pronouns. Like, they literally never show up in the game ever. Like, no one ever refers to you by your pronouns ever. But they for trolls' sake, they just put like 17 different pronouns that you could choose in the character creation. But I don't care if a game is woke, honestly. If it's good, it's good. Depends. Depends on the game, depends on the genre, depends on if it's like a new original game or if it's an existing IP being wokeified. I don't like that. So this is completely pointless. Keat, New Borderlands was a huge disappointment. I returned it after playing for 2 hours. Not surprising. Not surprising. Noah, if you're gonna play Borderlands, play 2. 2's good. But I recently, like in the last year, started a new game in 1, and I forgot how fun that game was. The aesthetic is great. Old school 2000s, mid-2000s aesthetic, very cool. Chimp, why is there so much delay? You mean on chat? Because that's me. I'm just behind. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I have the Earth Talisman. There's that dilapidated bridge that I can't cross. It's too far of a jump. I have the Earth Talisman in my inventory, but I can't use it. This level sucks, dude. Huh, will you play Dustborn? Honestly, I might, just for the lulz. Synthetic Man said it was his game of the year, I think. How do I level up? I don't even remember. Oh, you do it at the warp stone thing. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. There's a spell that summons a coffin that you can use to get up places. Oh, there we go. See? Isn't that crazy? This game is crazy. We made it, guys. We made it somewhere. Somewhere. After an hour and a half, we finally made it somewhere. Board 365, you should check out Status and Tropos. Still in game development, but it's doing some interesting things unlike Battlefield. Interesting. Status and Tropos. Is it a mill shooter? It is. Huh. Destructible environments? Okay. I'll check it out. Status and Tropos. Thanks for the rec. Chimp, is this a new game? It's a couple years old. Pat Kaz, how many genders will your game have? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a male character. Like it's not gonna be like character. You're not gonna be able to make a character. You're just gonna have a bespoke player character, I think. Oh, we finally made it somewhere, man. That was annoying the shit out of me. But you see how, like, the only way I was able to do that was by using that random-ass coffin spell? Gaming nationalist. What I mean is that I don't completely disagree with everything woke people support, but overall, I don't really like it. I agree with that. I agree with that mostly. Bella Rose, what is even woke? I mean, I'm LGBT, but I honestly just mind my own business and work my job. Play some D&D. I don't really like slurs being used, but free speech is a thing. I have said many slurs in my time. Woke is progressive. Woke. It's kind of like what I said before. The constrained versus the unconstrained vision. Remember how I said the constrained vision, my vision, is that human beings have certain intrinsic qualities to them that they can't choose, that are just part of them by their nature. And a healthy person is someone whose behavior conforms to their nature. Woke, progressive would say your nature can be whatever you want it to be. And by extension, you can do whatever you want to do. And I disagree with that, personally. So, like with gender, for example, sex. Woke would say, you can be whatever you want to be, whatever you feel like. Anti-woke would say, no, you are what you are. You can't change what you are. And it's healthier for you to just accept what you are and who you are, rather than trying to war against it in a vainglorious attempt at rewriting reality. That being said, transsexuals make good video games. I'm playing one right now. I can't deny it. So Bella, let me know what game you're making. Maybe I'll play it on stream. I'll give you some exposure. I'll give you some exposure to the 60 people watching. Noah, you're not from Africa? I thought you were from South Africa. You said you were. Oh, you're from the USA. Okay. Interesting. That's not really interesting. I don't know why I said that. That was just filler. I didn't know what to say. It'd be more interesting if you were from South Africa. Oh, God damn it, we've hit another dead end. Nia, is he so bad at aiming or is it the game? Shut up, Nia. Shut your Polish mouth. I'm reading chat. It's your fault. I'm looking for secret walls. I gotta quit smoking, Jesus. Xkilla X100. Sup, dog? Would you make a video on how much money you are making now on YouTube since going viral? Not much, bro. I said in my last video I made like $3,300 last month. I might make like 1,000 this month. Next month, maybe 300. Who knows? Not a lot. And like half of that 3,300 was like big ass super chats from a couple of people. So I knew it wasn't going to be sustainable, but it could be a little supplementary income that could help me make ends meet. God damn it, bro. I thought I found something. I thought I found a way out. No, IDK, I kind of changed what I was. Should Snooks have just accepted he was a loser and never changed? It's not about... It's not that you can never change. It's not about you can't grow. It's not about you're doomed to... It's not fatalism. I'm not a fatalist. It's about... There are certain things about people. For example, you're a human being. Smoking is bad for you, right? Eating sugar is bad for you, right? And then you've got these fat activists who say healthy at any size, right? That's like quintessential woke. Fat activism is like quintessential woke. It denies reality. It denies the nature of who they are, of what they are. Animals with certain metabolisms and requirements for life. And it just says, I don't care that there are requirements for my life. I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want. Healthy at any weight, all that shit. Now, I admit transgenderism is a little more complicated than that because people apparently seem to have a deep-seated internal feeling of being the other gender. But still, just because you feel a certain way doesn't make it so. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. No hate. And like I said in the other streams, I do recognize like I think of it like a really, really gay guy, like a super, super, super gay guy, who's like super like, you know, hello, Jesus Christ. Like, they obviously don't choose to be that. That's clearly who they are. Maybe I should jump down here. Oh, okay. So it would be foolish to say like, you should just act like a man, act butch. Because it's like, that's clearly just not who they are, right? They're not pretending. They're not pretending to be a flamer. That's just who they are. It's what they are. But I don't know. It gets to another level when you start saying like, I'm a woman, right? Because a woman is a specific thing. And then you start like mutilating your body and fucking up your endocrine system. And they have walls on walls. You can enter a secret wall, and then there's another secret wall, and then there's another secret wall. The Just One, IDK, don't put others down to bring yourself up. You do realize this channel attracts people like snooks, seekers, and searchers looking for what matters in life. Am I putting people down? I try not to put people down. Like, I've really thought of this since doing this whole thing. Like, I've been a chud. I have been a chud. But, like, I don't want to make people feel bad about themselves, you know? Even if I disagree with their lifestyle choices or their ideologies, I'm not gonna like lie and pretend I believe something I don't. But at the same time, there's ways to communicate it, you know, without being an asshole. Snooks is not Hassan Nooks. No, I'm not. I fucking hate Hassan Piker. God, I hate that guy. That tiny-headed retard. Rogue Resistant Snooks, you don't have to worry about it not being sustainable. I was at the Bilderberg group meeting when they chose your vid to go viral, and they said we were going to make this kid a star. Great, sweet. Hey, I said I'd be a shill for Israel if they want to pay me. BB, call me. I'm broke, motherfucker. Send me some shekels. This music is fucking sick. I gotta buy the OST, it's only $10. How's my aim now, Nia? You bitch. I hit the guy on the other side of him. I was trying to... Ah. Ah. What up, MC Frosty? Pactraz, can you do the gay voice more, please? What, the gay voice? You want me to do the gay voice? I have a lesbian friend. I don't even know if she's a lesbian. I'm convinced she didn't have luck with men, so she kind of became a lesbian out of convenience. Honestly, I truly believe that. If she's watching, I'm sorry. That's what I believe. And I did the gay voice for her once, and she loved it. Jesus Christ, dudes. John Smith, at what age would you consider youth to be gone? 35. 35 years old, that's when you become a man. Bella Rose, my doctor says the only thing unhealthy about me is soda and fatty foods. I feel that. Bella Rose, are you trans too? I've got all kinds of trans in the audience. What does this say about me? That I'm attracting these people. Axolotl. The whole of humanity has been about denial of what they are. We still put ourselves above other animals, even though cosmically as insignificant as the ant you stepped on yesterday. I disagree. I'm a human supremacist. We create symphonies and spaceships. We unlock the secrets of the universe. We create great art and philosophy. Ants don't do any of that shit. Although, ants are pretty fucking fascinating. And they seem to be like... they seem to show pretty advanced, like, Gestalt consciousness stuff. Where it's like the colony is like a single organism and the individual organisms are nodes within the larger organism. That stuff's fascinating to me. When you're talking about going to different other planets and creating great works of art, I can't not see that as inherently superior to lower animals. I just do. The fact that you can even contemplate your cosmic insignificance is itself a sign of your significance. Noah, I think the purpose of humans should be to preserve nature and build some sort of defense system against extinction events. Preserve nature. What does that mean? Should we go extinct? Would that preserve nature? I think the purpose of humanity is to be happy. I think happiness is the meaning of life. To flourish. Nia, Snooks, you're going crazy. Takes one to know one. The Just One, Nia is cool. Shut up, The Just One. I'm gonna ban you too. Never say that shit in my presence. You're never getting a wrench now, The Just One. You just blew it. Alright, what's this? What is this? Water Talisman. John Smith, I wasted my early 20s being super depressed and eating my feelings away. Now I'm waking up at 25. Hey, 25 is a good age to do it. Better than 35. Make it happen, brother. You're not alone. A lot of us are in similar positions. Put down the cake, fatty. I'm with you. MC Frosty, so why the Nia hate? Because she's Polish. That's why. I don't know, it just kind of started as a meme. I don't remember. She said something like cheeky, and I just started shitting on her. And now I just kind of roll with it. And also because she's Polish. And Nia's apparently based in Red Pill too, which is kind of cool, I guess. For a girl. Oh, gee, next vid tomorrow. It's going to suck. Keep an eye out for it. Nothing special. What I missed? Well, it took me an hour and a half to finally figure out what to do next, and now I got a second talisman, and now I'm looking for that door to see if it will open it, but it probably won't. So let's find out if I can find the goddamn door. Tyler W., what up, bro? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being a member. Tyler W., Poland is European Texas. I've never heard that before. How so? What do you mean by that? I'm curious what you mean by that. John Smith, thanks guys. It's just people I went to high school / uni with are getting married, getting super high paying jobs, etc. Well, I don't even know what I want to do with my life, and I'm just bed rotting. Well, stop bed rotting, that's all I can say. There we go. There we go. You can do it, bro. Later, Rogue Resistance, thanks for coming. Chamber of Fate, that sounds ominous. Invested Koala, both Poland and Romania are really cool, underappreciated countries. I gotta travel. I gotta go to Europe. I gotta go to Europe. I gotta go to Japan. I gotta go to Japan. I gotta find a wife in Japan. I've gotta colonize Japan with my Portuguese genes. I need to find a tsundere Japanese wife. Although I like Slavic women. I like Polish girls. I like Russian women. I like Slavs. Slavs and Japanese. Those are my type. Half Slav, half Japanese would be goated. Tyler W. It's a joke I stole from Habitual Line Crosser. I wish I knew what it meant, though. Poland is the European Texas. Do they have, like, super pride of themselves like Texans do? Bella Rose, I'm heading out too. Good night to the more respectful folks out there. Night, Bella Rose. John Smith, you need a yandere wife, but you might end up stabbed. What's yandere mean? Let me look that up. Yandere Dev? I know Yandere Dev. A yandere is a character whose obsessive, lovesick devotion to someone turns violent and destructive. Yeah, bro. That's what I need. No, Nia, I'm not. Calm yourself. No, tsundere is like aloof. Tsundere meaning... Tsundere is a cold, hostile, or aloof at first, but gradually reveals a softer, warmer, and more affectionate side over time. Yeah, that right there is what I want. I want a bitch. I want a bitch who I, like, convert into loving me through my sheer power of Riz. But who never loses that edge. She's always got to be kind of a bitch. But I'm able to, like, open her up, and she's able to be softer. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Soft with me, but kind of a bitch. We can fight, but, like, make up afterwards, you know? Sit Carson 09. Russian women are pretty but have cold personalities. Exactly. They're tsundere. Tsundere, however you pronounce that shit. MC Frosty, Adami Mommy. Yes. Yes. Tyler W. Basically how they don't take any shit anymore and are really jumpy to fight, if I'm getting it right. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Nia, Noah is your type then. What do you mean? Gordon Ramsay, I can fix your 100%, dude. You got it. You got it. I'm mentally ill. I'm a mentally deranged fucking crazy person. Chimp weebs, yes. Dude named Duncan, it sounds like you want an anime wife. Who doesn't? You don't actually want a drama queen. I don't mean drama queen, I mean a bitch. I mean like a sarcastic, aloof, jaded femcel. And we can, and together we can, like, we bring each other out of our shells, you know? I don't know. I'm just riffing. Noah, I think I'm going to head out for the night. I wish some of you guys would be more respectful. I feel like I'm getting villainized for just having different opinion when I'm openly... I got to agree a little bit with Noah here. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some messages. But you guys do seem to be saying she's like... Shit, I said she again. Fuck. You do seem to be saying Noah is saying things that I'm not seeing. Like, that they're being... like mean and harsh. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing messages, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Dude named Duncan, Noah, you called me an idiot, insulted other people, so get out of here with that respectful stuff, you hypocrite. Oh, did she? I said she again. Fuck. Did Noah? See, you guys are gonna be best friends after. You're fighting now. You're fighting, but eventually you're gonna be friends. Total Tech defined short stream. I didn't intend to play this long, honestly. Is this the final boss? Why is there no warp stone? Noah, Duncan, you claimed that I hate truth and good and happiness or some shit. I just want to be left alone and treated with respect. When did I call you an idiot? Before or after you insulted me? Dude named Duncan, you called me an idiot before I made that message, but whatever, it's over now. John Smith, what's your favorite game? I don't have one. I have a lot of favorites. Resident Evil 1 Remake. There you go. Cade Smith, I love the streams, dude. I swear I can't explain it, but you got that old YouTube swag going. I am the night. I feel like I should save my game. This is scaring me. Cade Smith, I love the streams, dude. I swear I can't explain it, but you got that old YouTube swag going. I know you know what I'm saying. Keep up the good work. I kind of do. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to go save my game because I'm not seeing a warp stone and I don't want to risk it. Later, Noah. Ooh, oh, Jesus Christ. I just leveled up fucking 8 times. Axolotl, does this game have permadeath? Seems like a game with that type of option. I don't think it does, actually. But that would probably be, that would be good. That would be a good feature for this game, but I don't think it does. I'm not aware of it having it, at least. The Just One, are you a Christian? I think you are, right? Cinematic. I remember this guy. How much you want to bet he dies here? Yep. Called it. Ooh.
You seek to die as well.
Oh my god. Oh fuck, I don't have my antidotes equipped. He's got so much health. Dude, he's got so much health, dude. There's no way. I'm gonna lose. What the fuck? Over half down. Holy shit. What is this shit? Oh god. Oh dude, I don't have any antidotes. I mean, I do, but they're not equipped. Oh boy. This has to be the last boss. Seems like I'm invincible. Unless that health bar reaches the top, I die. What the fuck? Am I gonna die when that reaches 100%? No? I have no idea what these bars are. I have no idea what's going on. The bars are filling up, but I'm not dying. Okay. I won. I don't know what the hell that was. What time is it where I am? 3 in the morning. What about you? What about you? Dude named Duncan. Capybaras are the embodiment of elegance, tranquility, and kindness. Nice. Nia, bro, all movies after 2015 suck butt cheeks. Hey, what's up, Gertie? How you been? You guys like Red Letter Media? I love their shit. Gertie, feeling impeccably full after Thanksgiving dinner. It's not even November yet, man. Oh, you're Canadian, right? I don't know what the hell you're doing up there. I didn't even know Canada had Thanksgiving. The hell is that? Oh. Is this another boss fight already? Feels rushed. This game is so crazy. There's like certain secrets in the game that you can only find during certain lunar cycles in the real world, which is kind of nuts. And I think there are multiple endings. New Game Plus. What's all this like open space? I gotta check it out. I'm running low on health potions. What is the point of all this open space? More secret walls, probably. Gertie, stream 1 hour of just Demi. Demi stream. You like Demi, huh? She's alright. Get behind her, see the cake. I don't know. A little bit, I guess. I have to look around here. I mean, there's got to be a point to all this. Although with this game, you know, you never know. There could be a secret wall anywhere. Like over here. What the fuck is this? Evil Sky, I thought you stopped cigs, bro. Tuesday. I worked 6 days in a row. I'm going to use that to get off smoking. What the fuck is the point of all of this? All this empty space. It feels unfinished. It feels like it's wrapping up too quickly. I fought a boss and then immediately go to another boss. Thanks for the reaction, whoever just did that. I feel like I've never played a game that feels finished. They always feel like they rush at the end. Alright, let's do it. Whatever the hell this is. I wonder if this is even a boss.
When a dreamer awakens, what happens to the inhabitants of the dream, or the world that was traveled, or the pain that was felt? The experience will linger sometimes, and the dreamer will remember. Some aspects of the dream will travel the veil and live with the dreamer in the waking world. There are no credits here, because this isn't the end. Newest of the fallen, take up your sword and fight.
Well, there it is. What a weird game. I like it though. It's good. So is that an oarfish? It looks like an oarfish. You ever heard of an oarfish before? I guess there are multiple endings. I don't know which one that was. Gertie, Snooks, is this a horror game? Not really. It's dark fantasy, dungeon crawler. Am I still planning on streaming Amnesia? Yes, I will do that for you, Gertie. I will do that for you, and I'll make a post scheduling it ahead of time so that you know when it's coming. You seem to come on late, though. What times are you available? What's a good time for you, Gertie? You're 3 hours behind me. What's a good time for you, Gertie? When would you like me to stream Amnesia: The Dark Descent? What time? What's up, Way of the Zombie? Tyler 1, is there multiple endings? I believe there are. I've heard there are. And like I said, there's so many crazy secrets. Like, it's coded into the game depending on the day of the year and what the lunar cycle is. Certain weapons are you can only find certain weapons at certain times of year, certain dates, which is kind of cool. A lot of times I don't like that kind of stuff because I like to be able to find everything without looking up a guide, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. Gertie, 10 p.m. my time would be awesome. That would be 7 p.m. your time. Okay. I'll have to do it on one of my days off. CSV84 Cuz back. Hey, no way you're still streaming title propaganda. Yeah. I thought I'd be streaming for like a half an hour. Because I didn't even want to stream. But then I did, and I didn't know what to play, and I was like, I wanted to play Lunacid. I figured I'd feel it out, but here we are 2 hours later. Dude named Duncan, I saw some game in the popular upcoming section on Steam called Morta. That seems like something you'd like, but who knows if it'll be good. Let me look it up. Morta. With an H. I'll add that to my wish list. Oh, it comes out tomorrow? What the fuck? It comes out tomorrow. Morta is a non-linear FPS adventure through the strange and otherworldly. Explore a vast selection of unique environments, slay an enormous cast of bizarre creatures, and upgrade your arsenal of multifaceted weapons. Huh, that does look good. Thank you. I don't know if I can afford it right now. Maybe I'll get it a couple weeks. Yeah, that looks cool. Thanks. It's on my wish list now. Tyler W. I've been playing the new Dying Light. There are some spooky moments. I heard it's good. I heard it's a good one. First one was really good. I heard 2 sucked. I never played it. I played the first one. I haven't beaten it, but I played a lot of it, and it's really good. I tried playing it like multiple times, and I kept bouncing off of it because of the enemies felt really bullet spongy at the beginning of the game, and I didn't like it. But eventually I got back into it, and I got really far, and it's a really good game. And I heard the new one's good too. CSV84 Co, why don't you want to stream? You're good at it and we enjoy it. You're just tired. Yeah, just tired. It's just a thing, you know. Sick Carson 09, how much was your PCU game on? Like $5,000. That's why I'm broke. Gertie, hey Snooks, I saw your channel playing Chivalry 2. Do you still play it, and would you be interested in a mini stream of Chivalry? I love dropkicking zombies off buildings. There are no zombies in Chivalry. What are you talking about? John Smith, do you? Yes, by the way, I would stream Chivalry 2 again. The problem with those kinds of games, it's hard to interact with chat and multiplayer games like that, but I'd like to stream it again. John Smith, do you like WoW private servers? Yes. I don't play any right now, but they're better than Classic, generally. Tyler W. The second one, Dying Light, wasn't great. The story was hard for me to follow. I never played it, but I heard it was bad. Evil Sky. No, I did not build my PC, unfortunately. I have parts right now to build one. The only way I wanted a 3090, and I couldn't find one anywhere for like anywhere remotely reasonable price, so I bought one from Zydax.com, which is a pretty good integrator. I currently have the parts to build one. I have to do it. Build a new one with a 5080. CSV 84 Cub. My pops took me to get a game after I won baseball tournament, and I was pumped to get Dying Light. We got to GameStop, and he saw the case, and watched the trailer, and I left empty-handed. Why? Because it was too violent? John Smith, Turtle WoW or Ascension WoW? I haven't played those. I played on Light's Hope. I never played Nostalrius, but I played Light's Hope, which is pretty good. And I played one way back in the day. I don't remember what it's called, but it wasn't Nostalrius. Gertie the Great doesn't have the power of Allfather Snooks. Allfather Snooks. I like the sound of that. Dude named Duncan, what headset do you have? Your mic is surprisingly good for a headset mic. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you because they don't make them anymore, and it's hard to find them. I find them on eBay once in a while. And I don't want people to steal them from me. Alright, I'll tell you. Don't fuck up my shit, dude. Don't buy them from eBay. I try to buy one whenever I see one. I'm just ignoring Nia. I'm not gonna respond. John Smith, do you think MMOs are ever making a comeback, at least before we become old men? I don't know, man. It's hard. People are different nowadays. It feels like MMOs were like part of their time. It's hard to recreate that when people were not like naive and they didn't have access to information like they do now. I think most gamers are pussies who can't invest in the long grind. They want everything handed to them. They want like god power right away. And also with like how micromanaged everything is with like censorship and HR departments, it's hard too. I feel like there's a market for a good MMO. Classic kind of proves that. It's possible. What's that game that Pirate Software was playing that's supposedly a lot of people say is good? I haven't played it. It's in like early access or something. CSV8. Shut up, CSV. Just shut up. I'm sick of this shit. You're a developer on every game. Sick Carson, I'm buying 10 banned. You're banned. I'd love MMOs to make a comeback. I would love if they just made WoW Classic correctly, I'd be playing it. It's a fine game. But they just threw it out the door because they don't give a shit. What they needed to do was, because the game has new itemization, because the game over the course of its life cycle got updates to the items that made certain things like way more powerful, and that which then trivialized a bunch of the content that came before the new itemization. And then also they released it on a patch where all of the content was nerfed so that people could quickly catch up to the Burning Crusade. So the new itemization and the end cycle patch, the game is just piss easy compared to what it was in vanilla. If they had just taken the itemization that they have at the end with all the new items and then went through and calibrated a difficulty curve from level 1 up through 60, and they did it properly. Like in classic WoW, like the only content that's challenging is like AQ, maybe BWL, and Nax, because that was the stuff that was there at the end with the new itemization. Everything else is just piss easy. So if they had just made it so that they made a new difficulty curve from scratch, much like the private servers do, because the private servers don't have the numbers, so they just make something up that feels good. And that's why it's way better than Classic, because it feels good, because it's actually being made with challenge in mind. If they had just done that, if Blizzard had just made a correct difficulty curve, Classic would be great. And as is, it's just kind of mid. And people play through it once, and then they kind of just they move on, because it doesn't have that. Doesn't have the challenge. Challenge is really important. When shit's too, it's like why PoE 2 sucks dick now and Diablo 4 sucks, because it's too easy. I've never played any of the Destinies. Total Tech, I love you, bro. You talking to me? Is Nia saying something? I don't know. I can't see anything. I can't see her saying anything. I gotta buy the soundtrack. It's $10 reduce. I don't really want to go to bed yet. I really should though. It's 3:30 in the morning. Tyler W. Video games are kind of falling off because of corpo streamers. What do you mean corpo streamers? What is that? Total Tech, I was talking to you, but I'm not gay. Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Dude named Duncan, what's the topics for your video releasing soon? Nothing, bro. I'm going to talk about work. I'm going to talk about what's going on right now. I don't have any topics, man. It's over. This channel is cooked. Like I said before, I'm considering just like... Well, tomorrow I have some ideas of what to talk about my, like, how my week went and all that. But like in the future, I'm just considering what, like, just hit record and just see what happens. It could be really bad, but it could be good too. When you have like nothing to talk about, you can just kind of go off. I'm still figuring this shit out. I don't know what I'm doing. Tyler W. Big streamers who are paid to hype shit up for money. Oh. Gertie, play Chivalry 2. Alright. Why not? I'm tired though. I'll play for like a half an hour. I gotta get on Epic fucking Game Store because it's the only place you can use the Zweihander. God, that was lame. They locked the best weapon in the game behind a pre-order bonus. And you can't even get it on Steam. Gertie, bro, Snooks, you got moist critical energy. I think you could make videos on stories in your past. And when that well runs dry, move to events in the world. I have a couple of stories, a couple of things that I'm saving. And yeah, I'll eventually, I'll have to do like events, gaming stuff, political stuff. I'll have to do something because Snooks Play Shadow of War, I don't have it installed. But I will do that someday. I think you asked me to do that before. Dude named Duncan, you could always talk political philosophy or whatnot for videos like you were earlier in the stream because that was interesting. Yeah, I've thought about that. It seems like the preponderance of the audience wants me to just talk about like working retail. And it's like, I don't know how much of that I can talk about, you know? I gotta sign into this shit. God damn it, I don't know my password. Oh, here we go. Bro, just let me log in. I hate Epic so much. I hate Epic. The only reason I have it is for Chivalry 2. Is for the Royal Zweihander. If it wasn't for that, I would not have Epic Game Store installed. CSV 84K, you could always do makeup tutorials. Swag, a newcomer. The infiltration of woke devs taking leadership roles in established video game IPs ruined gaming. Changed my mind. I won't, I agree. I think there's more to it than that, but that is a problem. Keat, Snooks, look at Penguin Z. He just talks about random shit. You're on his level to me. Well, thank you. I feel like Penguin Z just has like no interesting opinions though. It's all just super milquetoast. That's why he's so successful. He appeals to a very broad swath of the human race. Gertie, Epic is going to become a gaming monopoly in the next decade. Will you submit to it, Snooks? No, they're not. They suck. They're trying so hard. Steam is still a king. Steam is king. Epic ain't got shit on Steam. Alright, I'm getting Chivalry 2 up in a sec. I don't know how long I'm going to play. I might only play for like 20 minutes, but we'll see. I also haven't played in a very long time, so I might suck ass here. This game is not as hard as Mordhau, but it is still kind of hard. It just crashed? No. But for some reason chat is no longer on top. Why is this? Why is chat no longer on top? Alright, I can't read chat now. Fuck. I'll get my phone out. For some reason, it's not working with this program. Short stream is going to end up being 3 hours long.
The siege of Rodhelm.
It's been so long since I played this game. See, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I don't know the timings. I don't know the range. All right, let's try again. It's been a while. It's been a while. I got to warm up here.
Well done. Our siege tower is at the wall.
There's no way in fuck I'm reading chat though.
Brothers, we must capture the castle walls.
Hey, Java Pop-Tarts is back. Oh, God. I can't see my health bar because of the fucking phone. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just shit. Let me put this over here. Later, Tyler One. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna go to bed soon too. Take out the Zwei next time. It's an objectively easier weapon than the Maul. The Maul is my favorite, but it's kind of tough.
Shakes it out.
The wall is nearly ours.
Haha, they got him.
Oh, that's well good.
Where'd my shit go?
Bloody hell!
That was so funny. Thank you, Archer.
Well fought. The walls are ours. Burn the masons out of their encampments.
Good. I want the Zweihander anyway. Oh my god. Oh, we got spicy chats. You still get some good gamer speak in Shiv 2. Oh, I missed by a fucking pixel. I'm not fucking up anybody right now. This is embarrassing. 6, 7. Could be worse, I guess. I just killed my own teammate.
You ain't done yet, mate. Bloody hell!
Fuck these archers, dude. Oof. Good one. Good one, Sir William Rocket P. One good thing about this game, there's no respawn times. You respawn in like 5 seconds. TF2, you gotta wait like 15, 20 seconds sometimes. Fuck you. Oh my god!
Push the siege rams to the walls of their keep!
So good. Flippin' heck!
I lost all my health again. Shit. Oh, fuck my ass. God damn it. Oh my god! The problem is I just wail. I don't like strategically, tactically use my shit. I just run in and start swinging. Oh Christ. I'm awful. I'm terrible. I'm not even going to look at chat. I don't even want to. When I'm playing a lot, I can be mid. What is this lag? What is this lag? When I'm playing a lot, I can be mid. Sometimes I can top score. It's rare, but it happens. But if I haven't played in a while, it is fucking bad. How did I miss? How did I miss?
At the end of the day, hands up. My fault. Sod it!
Oh my god! That was crazy. Op sodomizer, good job. Damn.
Rubbish!
Oh shit! I just saw him at the last second. 11-18. Oh, you bastard. You fucking bastard. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Terrible! I'm crashing out. Oh, you countered it, you son of a bitch!
Traps have almost reached their wall.
You're in my way, old man. Suppose I'll have to go right through you. Bugger! Enough off!
Alright, I'm done. That was terrible. Thanks for watching. I'll play Shriv again in the future, though. Hopefully I'll be better at it. Okay. Well, there you go, Gertie. There you go. There's Shiv 2. Leo, what's your favorite class in this game? The Vanguard, that class. Big stick, swings big stick. Leo, Shiv is good fun even when you suck. True, but when you're streaming it, it's like there's an extra layer of embarrassment. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to bed. It's like 4 a.m. Dude named Duncan, check out The Last Kingdom. It's a solid show. Is Nia saying something? I don't know. I haven't seen anything by her in like 3 hours. The Last Kingdom. What's it on? Where can I watch it? .5 out of 10 on IMDb. That's pretty good. 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. You can watch it on YouTube, Netflix. Okay. Maybe I'll check that out. It's historic based, right? It's historically accurate. Looks kind of cool. Okay. I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. CSV, you were a developer on Shiv. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Send me some tips. I need some help on this game. All right, everybody but Nia. Good night, everybody but Nia. I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll upload a video tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. Good night, everybody. Except Nia.